So if we take the interest at the high, how much interest are we going to pay on this for the 2 years that we skipped with this one $10,000 chunk? Well, let's just do the average. So 24 months times, let's just do the high first. So if we sit here and let the interest just every single month, $100, $100. Let's say we did that for 24 months. How much is that? What is 100 times 24? $2,400. Now, you're never going to pay that if you're doing velocity banking, but I'm showing you this is $2,400 for this 10,000 on a 15% simple interest line of credit. What did you save in 24 months on one $10,000 in the mortgage? $50,000. So you were going to pay $50,000 for this $10,000 in a mortgage, but we took it out of a line and put it into the mortgage, and max, if we left it sitting and didn't pay it off ever, their max is going to be $2,400 compared to $50,000. Are you serious? And you sit there even thinking that this could be a wrong process, a scam? Now, this is where the part that a guru could come in and say, you're just stupid. If you think that the scam is a $2,400 interest product in 24 months compared to a $50,000 interest product in the same amount of time. So the idea is this is going to be paid off way before 24 months, and it ain't even about that. It's not even about that. It's about stopping what's happening on these high interest loans. Okay? So let's go into month 3. So month 3, we put in the 5,000 income again. $4,200. We can figure out the interest. So let's just start calculating the interest the way the bank will. So the bank is going to give base interest off of the average daily balance. So the high is 9,200, right? And then the low, after we put in our income, would be 4,200 approximately. And let's divide that by 2 and then times 15% divided by 12. That means we're down to paying $84 in interest with these numbers. Okay. So we're starting month 4. 4,284. We're going to add in our expenses, 4,500 for month 3. I'm sorry, we're still in month 3. So expenses for month 3, 8784. All right. Then we've already charged the interest, so now we'll put in our 5,000 again. Income for month 4. Oh, wow, what's happening here? What's happening here? Is this like, wow. So we're in our 4th month of income, down to 3,784. And now we're just going to pay our expenses back out that we pay already. Are you not already paying for your food every month and your gas? You're already paying your mortgage payment, right? So we're what? Just using it out of the line of credit now? So how long will it take us to pay off this line of credit? Let's just do our numbers here and see. And then we have 4,500 in monthly expenses. So that means that in 22.5 months, you will have paid off this 10,000 chunk doing nothing but this right here. You saved $50,000 in 2 years on your mortgage payments by doing that. Now, the fact is that we don't run the line of credit down to zero, okay? We don't run the line of credit down to zero because we're picking up more debt and bringing it in. So when this gets down to where you have 1,000 or 2,000 available, you may draw a credit card in. When you draw the credit card in, your expenses go down, right? Because you no longer have the credit card payment. The larger the line, the more you can do with it. That's where the HELOC comes in. I deal with people every day that have 4 and 5 and 10 credit cards that are just small monthly payments every month. And they transfer all of those balances into one line of credit with their HELOC in this scenario. And they can have them paid off in 6 months. After they've been paying on them for years. Why? It's because we're in a revolving line of credit, just like I started this live out with. The revolving line of credit is the game changer. Knowing how the interest works. If you understand that the line and the loan are two different things, two totally different products, two totally different tools, simple and compound interest, two totally different things, two different measurements like Celsius and Fahrenheit, just two different scales that measure temperature, measure the same thing, just in different ways. That is the same thing that is happening when you're using a line and a loan. Okay, so the line, again, line of credit revolves. It's open-ended. Your money, so your checking account, if it's here, this is your line of credit. When you get paid, your income goes in. When you need to buy gas, you pull it back out into the checking. When you need to buy food, you pull it back out. When you need to pay your car payment, you pull it back out. The loan does not allow this. Only one way in. Your income goes in, and there it stays. You cannot pull that back out again. They will not let you. You have to refinance your home, and that's what they're so excited for you to do. Oh, please, 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 please refinance your home. Please, please, we want you to go back and pay all this interest again. Please do it. Yeah,